Hey everybody, welcome to the all client Zoom. I am echoing. As soon as I said I wasn't going to mute everybody, it started being loud. We're so glad that everyone could hop on. I love it just to see lots of people. And the reason for these huddles is just basically to support each other. It's really helpful to really just throw yourself into support and to participate in that. Calling your health coach, participating in the health games or Facebook groups, or there's all kinds of finding a buddy who can be on the health journey with you. All these things really help to contribute to your success. Oh, and I'm Amber Smithson. This is my husband, Jared. We're certified health coaches. We've done this for over 6 years. Between the two of us, we lost like over 90 pounds. Been keeping it off for years and years. And it's really all because of the healthy habits that we have that's ingrained in our head. So that was kind of the topic that I want to talk about. And then I want to open it up to everyone on here who wants to talk. Just if you have questions or if you have comments or thoughts or whatever, we're here to support each other. So you may have noticed that with Take Shape for Life and with the health games and everything that we have to support everyone, we really focus on habits. And a lot of times people think of habits and they think of bad habits, right? Like if you are addicted to something like smoking or the bad habits that you have, I don't know, people like pick their teeth or pick their nose or something like that. But habits really help us. If we didn't have habits, literally our brain would overload. Like we wouldn't be able to handle all of life's constant decision making that you have to do, even from driving home from work or getting up and brushing your teeth and getting your breakfast and all these things that just become habits that would overload our brain if we had to constantly make more decisions each and every day. So if you think of your good things that help you create health in your life and the habits that you can create that way, if you can make eating every 3 hours a habit, then that's going to help stabilize blood sugar. That's going to help you from having those dips and spikes of energy and things like that. Or drinking water, if that's just a habit. When I get stressed out, in the olden days, I used to go like open my cupboard and I'd be like, what can I eat right now? But it's amazing that over the years, that doesn't even cross my mind other than if it's time to eat, like, okay, my blood sugar's low. I should probably eat something. But it's amazing to me how you can actually create new grooves in your brain and create new habits that it doesn't even like make sense that if I were stressed out that I would go eat like a cookie or ice cream or something. It doesn't even make sense to me anymore. So that's like a huge win for me personally, because I used to be an emotional eater. And so that's the types of things that, oh, I see a waving child, that really you can create those new habits. And now when I get stressed out, I'm like, where's my water? I'm like, oh crap, my water bottle's all out. I need to drink more water when I'm stressed out. It helps me, helps calm me. I've created a new neural pathway that says drinking water relieves stress for me. So that's just one example. Jared, do you have anything to add?
Along those lines, Amber and I, we had a phone call this morning, or actually a Zoom call with one of our mentors, and we talked a lot about, it was actually kind of a cool conversation about becoming. And have any of you guys ever wanted to become something? It's kind of something we think about a lot, or we're asked a lot when we're kids. Oh, what do you want to be when you grow up? And it's this process of becoming. And whether we're conscious about it or it's just a subconscious thing, all of us want to become something. And when we started with Take Shape for Life over 6 years ago, we wanted to become healthy. And so thinking about becoming healthy or becoming a healthy person, is just like anything else that you want to become in life. If you want to become an artist or a musician, athlete, or
Loud.
whatever it is that you want to become. So the great thing about when you make that decision that you want to become something, a lot of those habits come a lot more naturally, and the decisions are easier. And we talk a lot about, as health coaches, that it's important to be professional. Even in your own decisions to be healthy, it's important to understand that if you really want to be healthy long term, that, you know what, I'm a professional healthy person. And because what does a professional do? On a rough day, they get up in the morning, and the best example of this is a mom, right? Maybe they've got multiple kids, and one of the kids is sick all night long, cleaning up throw up and poop and whatever else those kids have going on in the middle of the night.
Jared paints a really good picture. He's got a talent.
I'm not a painter, a verbal painter. But then another child gets up early in the morning, and does that mom say, nope, I'm not getting up and taking care of that kid. I'm just going to sleep all day? Well, some moms might. But most moms, they get up with the other children. And sorry, I can't say that much for most dads that I know. They're like, honey, you get up with them. I'm tired. And so I actually get up early with kids.
He's a good husband.
So
no, I like that, though. I'm going to make a comment on that, is that, you know, we say, oh, I want to become a healthy person, and you want that to happen like now. Like, oh, okay, now it's at 8:07 p.m. on June 8th, I became a healthy person. No, like, so it takes time to become something, right? If you want to become a school teacher, or you want to become an astronaut, or whatever it is, like, there's schooling, there's things you learn, there's skills you acquire, there's classes you take, there's hours you put in, whatever it might be.
Working with mentors.
Yeah. So that was just a thought I had when you're talking.
Yeah, and it's the process. It's important that we don't get down on ourselves. I've told this to several people. I've told this to my kids. I played a lot of basketball growing up, and received a lot of scholarship offers playing college and stuff. And I figured it out a couple of years ago that I've shot somewhere in the range of 4.5 and 5 million free throws in my lifetime. And there were days where I wanted to beat myself up because I was shooting horrible that day. But it didn't stop me from going out in my driveway or going in the gym the next day and shooting hundreds more free throws. And those are just the things that people do. A professional mom, a professional teacher, a professional attorney or doctor or whatever, when they don't feel great and stuff, they still go to their job. They still do what they're responsible for. And that's what we kind of how we need to look at our health. You know what? I really want to be healthy for the rest of my life. And you may not feel like it. You may feel like eating Cheetos and chimichangas or whatever, I don't know. whatever is calling your name, rather than eating leafy greens and lean protein and stuff. But how you feel in the end and the trust that you build in yourself is really powerful, and it actually boils over into a lot of different areas of life.
I love that. Okay, I want to open it up. Does anyone have any comments or thoughts or questions or anything? We don't want to talk the whole time. So if you're muted, take yourself off mute. If you don't know how to, just like wave your arms and I will help you.
Okay, I figured it out though.
Go ahead.
Good job, Pam.
You're welcome. Okay, so what I was thinking of is it's easy to do things when you're feeling it. Like when you feel motivated to do something, it's like easy, right? But I noticed that the biggest change happens when you do things when you don't feel like it. So like the day you don't want to go to the gym and you go, or maybe there's no change on the scale and you feel like you're in a rut. But when you push through the hard times, it's like, then that's when a breakthrough happens. And it can be like mentally you get stronger, or physically you see a change. But a lot of development happens, you know, when you don't give up, like when you keep going. It's like when you're potty training your kids and you think you can't handle it anymore, or they're sick and like you don't know how you're going to cope and they get better. It's kind of that same thing, but like with, you know, doing healthy habits, you know, not giving up, and then something always good comes from it.
Awesome, Pam.
The best way to potty train your kids is hire someone else to do it for you.
No, not too much, right? Don't put the diaper back on them, man.
Don't do it. That's so true. It's like, do you grow stronger by, if you're walking against the wind, do you grow stronger by like pushing through against that wind, or by letting it knock you over, right?
Yes, exactly. And just seriously with like, you know, whatever, you know, you're trying to reach a goal with this weight loss or get healthier. It's just, you know, when you want to give up and you feel like nothing's happening and you struggle through that time, that's when a breakthrough always happens.
I love that. Thank you. Thank you for adding that, Pam. That's awesome. Who else has thoughts? I know there's lots of thoughts out there.
All right.
Brandon?
Yeah, am I on now?
Yep,
Yeah.
I can hear you.
All right, good. I'm new to this. This is like my third or fourth broadcast, and I'm actually just driving home now. But I've been realizing that for me, I relate to this eating healthy as a lot like finances. You look at it as, is it a want or a need? So that's the way I look at it. Plus, it helps. I'm on the road a lot. I service elevators for a living, so I have to eat out of a lunchbox. So plus, if I don't bring my lunch, you look at anything you eat. Does it have a nutritional value? Do I want it or do I need it? So
I love that. That's so true, Brandon. Just look at it the same as with your finances. And there's so many parallels, I think, with our health and our finances and things like that. It's, yeah, is it a want or is it a need?
exactly.
That's dead on. Thank you for adding that. Who else has some ideas, questions, thoughts?
I'll go.
Go ahead.
One of my biggest things when I started Take Shape for Life was I was just kind of a scatterbrain and never prepared for anything. And I thought, oh, this is so hard. It's so hard to be healthy and have healthy meals. And once I reached my goal weight, I had gone through all the habits over and over and over. And now it's just a habit to be prepared. I'm always prepared no matter what happens. And that's been a huge one for me.
Awesome, Lacey. That's so true. If you're always like last minute, it's like stressful to try to think of something to make or whatever. But if you prepare ahead of time, I totally agree with that. That's really good.
You get your
You're just going to eat whatever's quick and easy and right there to grab. So.
Yep.
You get your Eagle Scout of health. Be prepared.
That's awesome. I love that. Who else? Oh, Tara Lynn. Technical difficulties, no webcam, but maybe try talking now, Tara Lynn.
Hi.
I can hear you.
Oh, that's creepy.
Did you have something you wanted to add to that?
I only just jumped in, so I'm just listening.
Okay, no worries. I won't put you on the spot. I thought you were trying to talk, though. I'm going to mute you again. Okay, anyone else have anything they want to add? All right. Any questions that have come up this week? You guys enjoying the games? Who are the people who are playing? I'm really enjoying them this week. Oh, Amy, are you just raising your hand that you're enjoying, or you want to talk? You're unmuted. Go for it, girl.
Okay, I guess I will talk because you unmuted me. I was just raising my hand because I was doing the game. But you know, I love the games. The games. When I started Take Shape for Life, I've always been doing the game. And I realized that I was getting most of my education through the game. And so I love them because of that. And I worry because if I didn't do the games when I started, would I have been so successful? And would I be successful now? You know, I'm not sure because I've never not had them. So I really think they're super important. And I don't think I need the daily accountability for me and the reminder of the habits I'm good at and also the habits that I'm not good at. So it's really good for that.
I love that, Amy. I love how you said it's a reminder of the habits you're good at. It's good, like take an inventory, like, man, I'm so good at drinking my water, or look at me, I never like worry about exercising, or like focus on the good things too. Focus on where you're excelling and then go, okay, you know, what's one area where I can improve or I can work on also. So that's such a good point, Amy. Thank you. Thanks for just on the spot and letting me unmute you. All right, anyone else? Oh, webcam's not working. Sorry, Alexis. You know, sometimes if you look at if you're on your phone, just touch the screen and it'll have like an X through a little camera. Try hitting that. And if you're on your computer, same thing. At the bottom left, there's like a little camera. And if it has an X through it, through your audio microphone or your camera, that could be why you're not showing up. So. Or yeah, or sometimes you just don't have a camera on your computer or whatever, so you never know. But let me see if I missed anything else on the chats here. All right. Well, and if you missed the beginning, then we recorded it and we'll put the recording out. We had some like thoughts at the beginning, and we're going to do these every Monday, same time. So 7 Pacific, 8 Mountain, 9 Central, 10 Eastern, sorry, East Coast. I know it's late.
So each week, if you guys have things that wins, celebrations and stuff, questions, concerns, bring those things so you can share them with other people. Because if you have a question about something, most likely somebody else has the same question or a relatively close question. And we all want to celebrate your wins and victories during the week. So.
Yep. And next week is going to be hosted by someone else other than Jared and me, so you get to hear another voice. So that's fun too. And so thanks for being on, guys, and have fun this week. Do a mental rehearsal of how your week will look like. You know, are you going to stay on plan? Are you going to make good decisions? Are you going to work on a certain habit? Really like mentally rehearse that. Think about how your week's going to go. Be prepared, like Lacey said, and let's have fun getting healthy. See you guys. Thanks for being on.
Have a great week.